Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now I know I've been gone for quite some time now. I think the last makeup related video was the collection I did with Jeffree Star. That was maybe a couple years ago. And I had a lot of views on that. And I know I've been gone for quite some time. I was, busy. I was dealing with KCON, which I will tell you later on in the video. This girl, I got some tea to spill about that. Also, I'm gonna do basically a get ready with me. I have a few new products that I have, a few products that you might seen or might not have seen before. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Excuse my nails. I need to get them done soon. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below what other video suggestions, all your other video suggestions on I should do in my next video. Let's just get into the video. So I'm gonna start off with a new product that I tested out, I believe Friday, and I really like it. Beauty Go Ahead Illuminating Face Oil. And actually, let me spray first. This is the Urban Decay Collagen Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. Get into how KCON went. So, first off, KCON this year was actually really fun. Meet a lot of new people, see new faces, and also I did a lot of panels this year. I think this year was panel year. I think it's because I was trying to make up for last year, because last year I hardly went to any panels, at all. I probably went 1 or 2 panels last year. Yeah, which is not a lot. So I've been trying to make up for the last year and try to go as many panels as I can. Also, this year was interesting, mainly because overall I had fun. It was a great experience. For those of you who don't know, I love K-pop. I listen to K-pop pretty much on a regular daily basis. I listen to other genres too, don't get me wrong. I don't listen to just K-pop. I listen to other genres as well. But K-pop is my most listened to genre in my library. And I went to KCON, I would say, this year would be my 3rd year. So I went this year, last year, and 2017. So, let's just say, I had a few good moments, mostly positive more than negative. The panels I had so much fun in. I was literally having, I was literally getting my life this year. Fun. And also I was dancing a lot, doing a lot of YouTube channel, dance cover YouTube channels, because there were some that were a few channels. I'm gonna go in with two foundations, the Mary Kay and the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and I'm in the shade, what's the shade? Deep Sable. So I do like equal parts on my face, but like I do like one squirt of this because I don't want to look, because I realize like this foundation has more of a orange type undertone. I have more of like a warm yellow undertone. A little squirt of that. I like the finish of this, but also I like the coverage of this one. But anyway, back to the craze. Yeah, mostly I've been trying to do as much, like I said, panels as I can, and also trying to win certain stuff. And I did, but sadly I already have a certain thing. So basically it was like this thing where you can win like red carpet, or you can win a concert ticket. The red carpet, which I already had, and I didn't want to keep, you know, 2 red carpets, so I decided to sell them or like give it away, because I didn't want to, you know, and plus I didn't know, I forgot what group it was, but I think the group I got, I didn't know that much about them. So I decided to basically give it away. I gave it away, and I think I sold it for like 30 bucks. And plus I used that 30 bucks for another personal need. Overall, KCON was really fun. I met a lot of YouTubers that were there. Some of you know, some of you don't know. I met Dre, I've met Desi, I've met Anthony, who was like a, I wouldn't say like underrated, but he's known, but he's not like known as like Brez Life, or like not like Cameron Phillip, you know, like level, who I met, by the way, which I didn't know he was gonna be there. I was like, no one told me he was gonna be there. Like, who told? Unless I didn't know he was gonna be there. Like, I really didn't know. Sorry, y'all. I like to blend like 500 times. Because one, I love to blend. One thing about me is not that I'm very what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of detailed when it comes to my makeup, but I'm not like everything has to be right. I know I want to change my face and how my face is, which you can tell I have a pretty round head. Yeah. And I want to also point out the only downfall I really didn't like about KCON was the random dance this year. Boy, let me tell y'all about that. Random dance usually starts literally around almost the end of KCON, so maybe like 4, maybe 5 in the evening. And what was I looking for? Oh, concealer. It just wasn't. It was, I would say it was disorganized. It was unorganized. And I think literally KCON has gotten, I guess, a lot popular than it did last I think 2017. Which KCON was like popular, but it wasn't like big as it was you know. Also, I'm gonna go in with 2 concealers. I'm gonna use the NYX HD concealer in the shade 0.75 Deep Golden. And then I'm gonna layer it with the Morphe concealer in the shade C4.45. Let's just say there was a certain amount of people who didn't want to move because it was so crowded. Like, it was like no, like there was no room to move. I think that was the reason why people don't want to move. But also it's like nobody didn't want to move because they don't want to lose their spot, or they were just too stubborn. And it's like I barely had like screen time on there, and everyone was just being like, oh, we don't want to lose our spot, we were here first. It was kind of sad because it wasn't just me that didn't have enough screen time. It was a lot of over 10,000 people, less than that, but it was so overly crowded. People barely had a turn to dance at a certain song, and there were certain songs I really want to dance to, but by the amount of people, it was just too crowded. And a lot of people were upset about that, and I was pretty much, I wasn't upset. I was just not pleased with the outcome of how it turned out. Some of my friends, they were like telling people like, move back. And like, there were just some people that did move back. They did what they did, and there were just some, they just didn't want to follow the rules. How you gonna, like, I get it. You want to be in the front. You want to be the first person to be up in the front. But there are other thousands of people in that crowd that want to be in that same position as you. I don't know what was the holdup. So it was a hot mess. Like, even the YouTuber himself, his name was Goto. Yes, I'm dropping names. Because I felt so bad for the dude. Like, he was just telling people, like, move back, being the sweet person he is, and everyone was kind of being a little bit more aggressive than he was. But I just felt so bad for him, and I felt so bad. I felt like I was just like, oh, he doesn't have to do that, but he has to do what he has to do. So, and I think around the, I'm going to use the Becca, what's it called? The Becca Hydrated Mist Powder. It doesn't say the shade, which is what I'm going to use her today. And use it to set under my eyes. It was just a hot mess that day. Everybody was so pissed, mainly because of and people just didn't know the meaning of to move back, which was really annoying. it happened. We can't change it. And he's probably having a hard time editing that video. He even looked like himself, like, oh my god, this is crazy. Yeah, after that day, whew, I was just done. People just did not know how to move at all. But it happened. It is what it is. You can't change it. That's just how it was. By the way, I love this powder. I don't want to set too much because I'm not thinking about baking or anything. But that's one thing I like about doing makeup. Or not just makeup, but just I don't know. I just love, because I remember growing up, I didn't really care for makeup that much. Like usually, like back then, my only makeup look was mascara and lip gloss. That was my makeup look. And if I did that now, that would have been a very short 30-second video, maybe 30 to a minute video. Like that's just all I put it. That was it. Well, I'm at the 20-minute mark. Lord Jesus. Contour palette in the shade light to medium, and it's pretty much my skin tone. So I just kind of use it as like a base, same shade as my skin tone. But yeah, that's what has been going on. And also, I went to an event on Friday. Soul Train, not Soul Train, like Soul, like SEOUL event here in LA. And it was so much fun, you guys. Like, I had literally the time of my life. Like, if you are a K-pop fan and you love drag culture, highly recommend to go down there. It's worth the money. You guys just need to check it out. There's dance covers, there's drag queens, like it's just a lot of people. Miles was hosting it, Soju, Chester. For those of you who are like, Chester who? Chester Lockhart. And for those of you who still don't know who that is, from some of Todrick Hall's videos and, you know, music videos and things like that. And Miles, who is a YouTuber / makeup guru. I don't know if he sees himself as a makeup guru. He does post makeup videos from time to time. But yeah. And guys, if they ever do it again, you better best believe I'm gonna be in that line, front row. I do like 2 squirts of this. Usually I go ham, like literally like Jeffree Star. But now, like, I do like just to let the powders and everything melt in. Now, I'm not sure what to do with the eyes, but I'm probably gonna do maybe like a 1 color type thing. That is the wrong bag. I'm gonna go in with this concealer brush and just go in like so. I want to talk about is clothing for people who are like my size or a little bit bigger than me. And a lot of companies has been lacking with that. But I give kudos to companies like Torrid, Curve City, Big and Tall, like people who are catering to people who are around my size or maybe a little bit bigger than me. People who are bigger than me, those brands. But as for the rest of you, y'all need to step it up, because I am so tired of literally companies that don't want to cater to girls like myself, girls who just basically don't know how to make bigger sizes. I don't want to be catered to one store, two stores that are just big girl friendly. And I don't want to do that. You know, what if I want to feel fancy, and or another girl like me feels fancy and she wants to buy a Gucci shirt and they don't have a size for her, or some of these other fancy like stores, like, and y'all don't have our size. But I don't know, man. Like, it's just like a, it's just like a weird thing clothing stores don't do. I'm gonna dip in the Morphe 3502 palette, which looks like this. See, I heavily use this palette. Not really, mainly because I don't wear makeup that much. Oh no, like a brown moment. But yeah. So companies, or not just companies, but like certain like she's pigmented. Yeah, there's just certain department stores or brands that just literally don't want to cater to girls like me. And it's sad because, you know, that just kind of shows that certain companies, either they don't care or they'll do it, but they'll just do it for the money. And that's not what we want in our company. It's cute, actually. But I don't know, y'all. Hopefully brands can speak up. Not speak up, but like actually do something about it. Stupid most of the time, and just be like, oh, we do have bigger options for. It's like, no, y'all don't. Because if y'all did, we wouldn't be complaining about it. Like, what do y'all mean? Y'all have. It's like, they just need to learn how to be more inclusive in their sizes and things like that. So and I also took a brown shade and kind of like married it into the other shade. I'm probably not gonna do liner. I've been doing not liner lately. Am I crazy? I've been doing not liner lately. That's just crazy to me. But put it in my crease. Y'all probably wondering, like, where's our shadow at? It's there. It's just, I'm doing like a very kind of like natural looking eye. So there's just brands that just need to step it up, man. I'm gonna take this little brush and use actually, you know what? I'm gonna use maybe this one. See how that looks. But yeah, there's just some brands that they just don't care, man. And it's sad. But ooh, this is cute. This is cute. We're gonna talk about K-pop people, or like people that are trying getting into K-pop. Now, I'm gonna point this out right now. K-pop is not for everyone. A lot of people say I don't like it. Some people have a reasoning about it. Which there are some reasons that are like, okay, that's understandable. Trash about it, like, oh, I don't know, it's weird, and I hear reasonings like, oh, I just don't see myself listening to it. Well, how are you gonna say that if you never tried? That's just my thing, you know? Don't knock until you try it. Where you can judge it all you want, but how are you gonna judge it if you never tried it? That's just my thing. A lot of people, there's just some people like this one person, she kind of asked me like, oh, so what's a good K-pop song that, you know, I should, you know, maybe listen to? And I either say a BTS song, but literally, I don't want to keep pushing them too much and try to give other groups a chance. Automatically, I thought NCT, like literally right off the bat. By the way, I'm using mascara. I'm using the Tarte Big Ego. Yeah, just Big Ego volumizing mascara. And so I automatically told her, do NCT. And I always say, like, every citizens, for people that are trying to get into other groups besides like BTS, and for NCT, I always say the 7 cents, like all the time. That video and that song is a bop though. The song, I'd be like, dang, the video effects are cool, and I always tell people like the 7 cents all the time. And literally I tell people that I have to be real quiet about this part when I do lower lashes. I think I'm not gonna do lashes. Now I'm gonna go into blush. But yeah, I always tell people, listen to NCT 7 Cents. It's literally one of the best K-pop songs ever. And to be honest, I don't think that's what that song made me become an citizen. The first song that made me become an citizen was Cherry Bomb. It's a very upbeat, kind of like very hip-hop-ish type of song, and it's a really, really, really good song. I highly recommend people to listen to that song as well. How I got into K-pop was I listened to well, that made me discover K-pop was Psy. Psy doesn't count, or Psy is not K-pop. I'm like, then what is he then? Because last time I checked, most of his music is in Korean. So what is he then? So I'm just gonna take the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. By the way, I love blush. I love blush so much. Just put it the apples of my cheeks, and as you can tell, I have very high cheekbones. So, yeah, I have very high cheekbones. Oh, let me put some on my nose. I always forget to do that. Put some on my nose. Now I'm going to do highlight. Oh, I forgot I have a fan brush right here. Now, yeah, so also check out other groups like GOT7 and like Monsta X, especially Monsta X. Literally, Monsta X is one of my favorite K-pop groups. Like, their music is just really, really good. The Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade King Tut, which is a really, like a goldy brown. Well, it looks light on camera, but in person it's like a gold type of bronze. You're probably like, where is it? Give me a minute. I'm gonna put a little bit more and use some spray. I'm gonna go in with the all-nighter. I'm gonna try to cut this. I'm gonna edit so much out, but I know all-nighter is not the best spray for highlighter, but that's all I got. Oh, that's much better. I like to go really delicate with the highlight. I don't want to go in too ham on it. Take a powder brush and kind of just blend it out a little bit. Now, last thing to do is lips. I'm thinking about, since it's a very neutral eye, I'm gonna just go in with a nude, but we're not gonna do that. Okay, see. So I'm gonna take the Steve Laurent lip pencil in the shade Vogue. I'm gonna let you see how I tend to so I start out with the outline on my lip. Like so. I like to overdraw my lips, just so my lips can look a little bigger. And now I'm I'm going to use one of my Jeffree Star lipsticks, like so. I love this color, by the way. By the way, if you never watched my my review on this collection, make sure you guys go check it out. Ah, I love this color. Now that's done. My face is done. Now I'm gonna go back in with the spray. And okay, guys, here's the finished look. But I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video. I will make I will make more videos of like this in the future. But if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like it. Also subscribe to my channel. I will probably about posting every Friday, but I'm not sure. I will think about that. But I guess I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Hey.